All right.
Glad to have you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Washington Huskies and the Purdue Boilermakers. Alongside David Thomas and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Boilermakers ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Huskies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes Devon Williams. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. They'll start on the ground with Washington. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Williams open on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as his defense makes a play. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line.
Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Carr. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now on the counter. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout.
Wow.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
After
Good job.
The penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. Looks as if the defense was
fucking motherfucker.
got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
This is all you're doing to do this whole game, bro.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much.
Yeah, it was because that's all you're gonna do, you stupid stuff. As you know, you can't fucking get it normally.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Bitch.
And the defense makes a play.
Yeah, you're gonna do that? I'm gonna fucking do that, bitch.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Some early movement.
Oh my
on the
fucking
offensive
god,
line,
you
and they'll
little
walk it
piece
back.
of shit. That's all you're gonna do this whole game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. The play action fake.
Damn.
One falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk on that one.
All right, boys.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down.
Ah.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the run.
Oh
And that'll
my.
be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one.
All right, first.
He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Okay.
Williams avoids pressure. Finds a man on the right.
Thanks.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Williams will pass. He fires to the left side.
Oh wow.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision vision. Defensive back play there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to Washington.
Shit. Damn.
And he never had a chance. Just
Oh,
stopped
wow.
cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
Triangle might be a
Get
toy.
off the football so
Well,
fast. Most of these
perfect.
guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Damn.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Damn.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibson. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Why is my normal... By the way, why is my normal halfback Washington not in?
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle.
Wow.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Oh,
Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down.
that's bullshit.
The offense needed
That's all you keep doing.
anything to give them just
I
a
might
little
fuck
breathing
games
room,
up
and the
because
defense
that's
provided it with that penalty. They're
see
not just
what-
close enough to smell it. It is overwhelming their olfactory sensors. They are right on the doorstep, 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker! He got it, beat down inbounds. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you've got to be precise with your route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot.
We got to help him clear his name.
Down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Nobody knows better than black people.
Huskies offense out there and ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive.
And those are frustrating. You think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to find a little spark with this defense.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. They've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back. Very good drive today.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss.
some
That kind
explaining
of
to
play
do,
will
man.
get a
What are you
drive
talking about?
started or
Isaiah
help
posted
your
a picture
field
of you
position. They
online
got
saying
it
it's
at the
some clever
27.
play. That's crazy. I
Here
would
comes
never.
the offense on first
You
down.
better start explaining why you're in the picture. Isaiah
Here's a gift to Washington.
He with the party was the Duke's
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
We gotta help him clear his name. Right,
Wow,
Tom?
how about the stop start speed? That reminds me of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Miles Gaskin, great Washington SC running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop start.
Can't wait for you to meet everyone. I told them all about you.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this
Not
game as we take a
everything.
look
Just
at
like
the
the
first
jail
quarter
and drug
stats.
part. Why would you do that? The world doesn't need to know our problem. Mom, I'm sorry, but I told you.
Look, they got
They come to a
Walgreens here.
standstill in the first. Let's
You
see
really
who
think
gets
it's
the
helpful to
edge
change
early
the
in the
subject,
second.
Wyatt?
Just trying to make this a happy trip.
Well, quit it. Now, Randall,
Oh,
it was
after the
after all
break,
these
they'll go
years
back
you
to
finally
work.
get to visit me in California.
Well, good thing I was a non-violent offender.
They'll
Otherwise,
try
I
the
could have
right
left the
side.
state.
All right,
Could be an
that's
alley.
enough jail talk.
They'll finally drag him down, but not
She
before
said
he
cigarettes.
gets it to
You
the
said your
40, and
brother's
it's a first down.
He was cooking and selling crystal meth, Susan. I think we
Washington
can let
has
the
it and a
cigarettes
fresh
fly.
set of downs.
Stop trying to be the cool dad. You have a shirt with our cat's picture on it.
Throwing.
Anyway, we're here,
Williams
Slugger.
makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there.
He
They
decided to
stop it
stay.
after just a few.
Special for Penny and me to share this with you.
After the
I can't
4-yard
wait for this day to
completion
be
on
over.
first down. Now it's second and 6.
Please don't make things any more awkward than they already are. All right, so less or equally
It's
awkward.
complete on the
Got
right
it.
side.
Hey, guys, come on. Thank
He'll
you.
be stopped at the 6-yard line.
How is
But
everyone
what a
today?
job picking up yardage after the
Good,
catch.
good.
Good. I'm good, too.
They ripped off
So
a
did you
huge
defile my mother or
chunk, and
not?
now a little chunk is needed to pay it off.
If I may,
They'll
I can
run it
assure
in
you,
the red
Mother
zone.
and I
It's
did nothing
Carr.
more than share a
The
cat.
defense there to make the
If that
stop.
conversation includes the phrase, your
Right into
genitals
the
are
teeth
joy to
of the
behold.
monster and pick up 4. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
Don't know his
He's
girlfriend
into
very well.
the end zone.
Or what a joy it is to
Touchdown,
behold my genitals.
Huskies.
The defense
you
knew
guys,
coming
get
into this
settled in.
game they were going to
We'll
have their
go
hands full.
everyone.
Not only did they have to
It's
worry
hard to
about
believe
these
I've
running
never met
backs in the
Linda.
running game, they
Well,
had to worry
he
about the
probably
quarterback
buys his
as well.
illegal drugs
On
from a local
design
vendor.
runs
That's
and
funny,
on
Wyatt.
scrambles,
I thought it was
they didn't
really
have an
funny.
answer for it.
Well, fine. If everyone wants to make jokes about our problems, then I can too. Knock, knock. Who's there? Our family is an embarrassment.
That's not much of a joke.
Getting set for the
Listen,
point
Mom, I
after.
know you're nervous, but I promise you no one is going to judge you or the family.
And the PAT gives them a
We're meeting women's
14-7
parents for the
lead.
first time,
So a
and
drive
they're
there of
academics
84 yards.
and intellectuals,
And
I don't
finish
want
the
them
deal
thinking
with
we're
the short
white trash.
touchdown run from the 2.
Well, what color trash do you think they'll believe?
How could you think that I would spend the night with a man I just met?
A man
And
named
he'll
Jesus
just
convinced you to build a
this
church in
drive will
Africa.
start
You're kind
at
of a
the
sucker.
25.
Well, nothing happened.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a
Actually, that's not
touchdown
the
and a
case.
chance on this
Mary
drive to
is
even the
in
score.
the
They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
In the Chattahoochee National Forest
Working
in
well
Georgia,
behind the sticks on
I
second
can't be the
down.
only one that knows that way.
You're not seriously going to visit each other.
Why wouldn't we?
Looking to
You're just
fire.
saying this to antagonize me.
Here comes the heat.
Mary, that must be a wonderful woman.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Mary, I'm sorry.
And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
But he's a
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in cover. Just versatile defenders.
The Boilermakers decide to punt
getting a
it
solid
away.
dig at you. Pretty
3 and
efficient,
out,
huh?
they got stuck in
This is
reverse. They
ridiculous.
the
I'm
punt
going
to bail them out.
Well, why should you get to go and leave me here with your bickering parents? Fine, then you go. Well, I don't
He's
want to
got
stay
great
here with
speed.
her. I'll go.
He'll get it up to about the
leave me here with him.
44-yard line before they slam the
Let's
brakes
mom,
on
we
it.
can figure this out. Okay,
The Huskies have it back,
Mary
trying to make
and
this
Beverly
defense
can't be
bow
together.
down to Washington.
Alfred
They
and
reeled
Beverly
off a
can't be
long
together.
touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the
Oh,
open.
here, I got it.
Big
Always
pick
ready
up
for
on
a
that one. They'll mark
Great,
him out
now
at the
to start all
40.
over.
They'll put it in play for the 40 on first
Very
and
good.
10.
Actually, it's been assigned to much better territory.
Here's Williams to
See what
throw.
happens when you work hard?
Quickly to the tight end.
I have to make
No chance to run, but still a solid
Okay,
pickup
that's
on that
enough.
one.
No more drug talk for the
Really
rest of
good
this trip.
concept there
I'll
to
drink to
get
that.
things going and use the
What you
tight
want to
end.
know?
Yeah, he did such a great job
Well, I
on
learned
first
from
down,
that.
setting up
Very
an
nice,
easier
Wyatt.
second
And
down.
you wonder why
Understand,
this
I
one turned
always
up the
have
way
to
he
push
did.
the ball down the field,
Well, gotta
but
put
see
up
the
with
tight
it.
end,
But
make
you
the
gotta
throw.
put
No,
up
it's
with
not
it.
a big gain.
Why did you have
Makes
to go to
life
jail?
really easy on that
Oh,
second
getting
down.
caught, mother.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Maybe some room here.
Leonard, it's so nice to
feeling a little guilty about it.
Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Sheldon, they haven't done anything wrong.
Really
I think
nice
it's nice
job
they're hitting it
working
off.
the route,
Well,
getting
some reason to
himself
rush into
open,
anything.
able to
I mean,
locate the
look at us.
football,
We took
snag
things
it out of the
remarkably
air.
slow.
This guy
You and
now
I, we
has
didn't even hold
5
hands for 2
receiving
years.
touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point puts them on top.
You're a patient young
51-7.
lady. Hey, she's mine. Take a cold shower, Grandpa.
So what do you do for a living?
Well, you want to take this one?
Randall's in between jobs.
It's nice to meet the woman who raised this fine
And it'll
young
be a
man.
touchback.
I'm looking forward to meeting his father.
Prepare to be
25-yard line.
disappointed.
And he can't wait to meet you, too. Can I get a little drink?
Have it back, and here
He's
comes
another
the
beer.
offense.
You're done.
Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. Jesse.
Again, at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, probably kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
I was going to hurt him because I felt like this is disrespectful business. I come to the back,
Looking
it's a ghost
downfield,
town.
and he
Nobody's
needs a
there.
bunch.
And I just started destroying
All
the
kinds of room to throw that one in there. Two bases to the right. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Purdue! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
of me in the ring angry. That's the most visibly afraid I've ever seen on the street.
Big wide receivers, and then you got the tight ends now. They have the speed to catch the football, shoot up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Guys checking in from the Washington sideline. Guys are really pumped up right now. Their 1-2 punch at running back has been proficient. The backup running back has already been the star of the show. He's in there now, and he has been eating all day. I expect them to give him more opportunities here as the game goes on. I'll keep you posted down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
I'm gonna see how.
Placed as the breeding female. It's literally just him and one other clownfish. And here comes the worst part, because Nemo was just born, and clownfish, biologically speaking, Nemo would be the next
You gotta have that
breeding
defense you
male.
know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job with the base defense making a play.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Think again.
they're after him.
Fuck you.
Pull it down and run. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs.
There's the breeding male and the breeding
Running
female.
inside.
When the female of the colony dies,
Let's talk for
the
just a
dominant
second about
biggest
Washington.
male
This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
And that's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic look.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
And so, this is the real reason that Nemo went to the top.
Snags in, there's
He was like, Dad,
he's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't get the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss.
2 weeks ago, so don't fucking
that skill. He's able to do that as a result. Fresh set of downs for the offense.
What's that? It's a bottle of water. It's not from the fountain. Fuck, come on.
Throws to the tight end. They'll wait to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight end. They'll try to build
Like
on
my
the lead
family's
before going
Christmas
to the
dinner
locker
here
room.
time.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Don't drink it. Someone's going to just yell at the back of the room. Who brought the slot?
It's Williams again.
Then my daddy get up. She's your mom, and you almost
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down.
What's that?
And the Huskies.
Somebody say don't drink the water. Don't fucking do that to me. I was in Bangladesh 2 weeks ago, so don't fucking yell.
They'll spot the ball
Don't
at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12.
What's that? It's bottle of water. It's not from the fountain. Fuck, come on.
Lost to throw again.
What village am I in?
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that.
Felt like John Cena got you up for the attitude adjustment like you weighed nothing.
He's been a
Like that guy is so strong.
Yeah, he's actually the strongest guy I've ever catch over 500 yards receiving now.
Stronger than Mark Henry? Stronger than Kane?
I do.
Wow.
Very, very strong.
Not too strong. But John Cena gave you the attitude adjustment off the crane. How'd that go for you?
It's good. It's hard to me.
You probably felt one feet like
Yeah.
It felt like John Cena got you up for the attitude adjustment like you weighed nothing.
What color is my bra?
Everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Oh, look,
Not gonna talk?
Never.
Okay. You're gonna hate my partner.
Hi, first time interviewing someone, kind of nervous. Oh my god, hi, you're cute. You think I'm cute? Why do I always get the hot criminals?
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard cross for the score.
You're done.
How did he?
You're done.
You're not gonna talk?
Never.
Okay. You're gonna hate my partner.
Hi, first time interviewing someone. Exciting news to share?
25.
Oh, wait, shouldn't we just eat? You know, I mean, God did take time out of his busy schedule to bless these sloppy joes.
Not a lot of time left here. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You got ones right here.
Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped.
Where's the part where you tell us we're going to hell? I said, you seen the size of the bugs outside? We're already there.
They're dealing with a second and long.
We're living out of wedlock, but given your special circumstances.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire.
And I never imagined a woman...
He's not afraid to go deep.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play.
You thought I was going to be alone
on third down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This is highly insulting.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break.
Potato clock. If I spotted them,
Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that. The defense was all over.
I was in my room.
I couldn't do what they were saying. That thing fell.
Bernadette wants to get a pre-down.
Williams.
Oh, that's a shame. He's going to be
slings
devastated.
it deep to the
I don't
left.
know what to do in these
Fires it into a
situations, so I give him a
crowd, and
heads
it's
up.
picked off. And a
give the
big
same advice that
return
young
after the
TV
INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Follow your heart.
Check it out. Look at the
Wide receiver going in motion.
Same price.
Looking to throw on first down.
I know. It's
Deep
not
shot
my
for the
money.
end
I
zone.
don't care.
And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Wow.
complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time
Follow
for
your
one or
heart.
two more plays. And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
She makes more money than me. She wants to protect her financial interests.
And this kicker is starting to get a reputation, starting off the season.
Actually,
hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
The best results pay off.
And
mine, I have a primo double cemetery fund. I'm going to play Mr. Roper's company.
Looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connolly. Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils.
Stop paying for short
And it's the Red Raiders chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
The night before WrestleMania 18,
back to your game in
Vince
West
pulled me
Lafayette.
aside and he said,
This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays.
Okay.
No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Los Angeles Stadium.
Once never happened. And this will be.
You know what's the moment that I feel like made people realize how Brock Lesnar is different? So he arrives, people go, he's a beast, he's gigantic. But that chair shot from Jeff Hardy, amazing. Oh my God. Yes.
Washington about to put it deep to start things in the second half.
It's like one of the hardest chair shots I've ever seen.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Coach Odom coming out of the locker room at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit.
Vince pulled me aside and he said, this whole thing was bad luck.
Catch is made at the 15. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack.
We're doing good. Like,
the run inside.
Nice. Keep going, boy. There you go. You're gonna be a fucking great player. Years to come, bro.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's
Moss might be a good choice. Where I'm thinking Moss. Come on, Moss. Come on. Right there, boy. There you go.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Brown? All made.
Might have a chance. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Washington
Triangle might be good or Moss.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll run it. It's Carr.
Come on.
And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Oh, what the
fuck? You just hate to see it. Blew the extra point.
That's
so that
alright.
scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Yes.
My stepsister broke.
So I'm not against
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Whatever you say after that, we immediately have to treat you as such, no questions asked. So you'd be like, identify as a black person.
Feeling the
like
pressure and down.
identify
He goes at the 22.
That I feel like made people realize
a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their
doesn't even phase him.
Yes. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. Brock Lesnar.
It's like one of the hardest chair shots I've ever seen, and he's just like.
Get under. What? Hi.
Shut up.
Yeah, but I'm naked. What?
Time and change now on 2nd and long.
Okay, but what is the kiss cam thing?
It's a kiss cam. It's a game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose and burned down his cover.
What was that?
And you can tell when you run these RPOs and QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And that's incomplete. A defender
do the stipulation, you need to sell it the way AEW
fourth down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Play action with Williams. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, wow. Good read, good read. Good read, good read. That's might be so. They're watching him, so ads and square are your choices for triangle, so.
Here's Williams to throw. Showing the arm straight down the left side.
Damn.
And it's incomplete
Alright,
after
third
taking
down.
a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
If I don't get this, I'll punt.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd
There you go.
down. Oh, he loves
Dude.
to fire downfield.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Come on, come on.
Stepping to the right.
Fuck.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Good nasty,
Alright.
better starting field position for this offense.
Sorry, like, the hell is this
Hand off from the
back?
gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
Wow.
Complete downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
No, it seems we have a problem with one of my little nieces.
We do? Jesse told me when you quit comedy, DJ quit playing the guitar.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
I do?
You do. Second down, they'll go to the air.
I do.
Right on the money.
That
completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
DJ?
Snacks it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
So nice when you're an offense and you get these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the first.
Jesse told me when you quit
and he
comedy,
charges
DJ
across
quit
the
playing the
line.
guitar.
Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Will you give me the fucking time?
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments. Sometimes they make some good ones.
They already had the plan that they were going to cut the title in half, like friendship bracelet style. Why were they going to do that?
Well, they didn't know, because remember, they made up their mind, like, just before the...
Now
That
they'll line up for what
they don't
hope
mind,
is
they made up their
automatic.
mind a few hours before the show. So they didn't know, but Michelle was like, well, why don't we do, like, you know...
And the PAT
co-champions
will
kind of
draw
thing,
them
'cause
one point closer.
if you don't kneel, I'll let go.
Now, when it first started happening,
Finish the deal with
I'm
the
not gonna
short
lie, it was
touchdown
actually
run
We
for the
didn't get
2.
along at all for the first couple of years. And then I think it was maybe the third year or fourth, something like that.
On the
season,
move from inside his 5.
Bob's sister
He was
got
hoping for
spelled
something a
Denver, which is
little more
spelled Denver,
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
disease.
Let's see what Hollywood has for us on the sideline.
And my sister,
Guys, checking in from the Washington sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
Thanks, Holly.
Downs of life, divorces, marriages, and I just love him so dearly. And it was such a tragic loss. Just one day, just
The
in the blink of an
officials
eye,
offer
was
the
gone.
deal,
Losing
and the
him has
coach
been
accepts
a
it.
real,
They will take the penalty.
life has just been just a little not as funny. We didn't get along at all for the first couple of years. And then I think it was maybe the third.
Keeping it on the
third
ground
year,
inside.
fourth,
It's
something like
Carr.
that. Season,
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver.
Cancer, and my sister
Williams
got diagnosed with a brain tumor.
throws for the tight
So
end.
all of a sudden,
Dude, catch the ball, dude.
Second down, that brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun, Williams. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his...
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go there. That go there. Hi, baby. There we go.
got diagnosed with a brain tumor. And so all of a sudden we weren't three.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Pressure coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Carr. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Williams makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39 is 3rd and short. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Washington trying to convert this 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. He's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake, Williams. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show.
What color is my bra?
I think all 3 of those teams would be legitimate contenders with LeBron. The 10 tape.
Miss Rudy and I are having a problem in one area. It's her behavior in music. What's the matter? Every year about this time, I teach the children to play musical instruments, and I let them choose the instrument that they want. Well, Rudy was absent on the day that the kids chose the instrument, so she had to take what was left, violin. She was not at all thrilled about that, and she wanted the cymbals, but her friend Kim had already chosen them.
Oh, yeah, she did mention that you took her cymbals away.
As soon as music class starts, she runs over and grabs the cymbals from Kim. Now, I've explained to Rudy that she won't be playing the violin forever, and we're going to switch instruments every 2 weeks.
So what did she say when you told her that?
Well, she looked me straight in the eye, and she said, I don't want to play the violin, I want to play the cymbals.
No, the violin is tough, you know.
Well, now, Cliff, I'm not asking her to smoke on the thing. I just want the band to get to the point where they can play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Oh, there's one other thing I'd like to tell you before you leave.
You tried humiliating me. You broke my heart. And you just try to keep...
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, with this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the backups. That backup running back is in now, and he has earned it. Coach told me before the game, all these guys have performed well in practice. They are earning their time, and now with the big lead, he is going to reward all those players who are working so hard. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. And the Huskies are facing 3rd and inches. There's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Shit.
Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Going with the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Back has it. There's a crease. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Reads it, fires complete.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Going to the ground. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Washington. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. Throwing, Williams. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Fourth down, Williams. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Williams to the air again. Caught by Williams on the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Here's a give to Washington. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Play action with Williams. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. To the ground with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate.
Keep your daughter under your thumb.
They've been able to do that.
Some days you're the only thing and the only good and decent person here. And I gave the rest of you so many chances.
Okay, so, what are you going to do for the rest of us?
I'll make sure none of you work in my world ever again.
Okay, and, how are you going to do that? Please, enlighten me. Tell me how.
Tell them how, cutbag!
Actually,
Richard can tell you. Derek Goss is the owner of the pantry.
Attention! Don't miss this limited time offer. Just watch a few ads and unlock the entire series for free. No per episode fees, no endless unlock. Just pick any series and binge from start to finish. Real Short has thousands of amazing short dramas. Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it here. Click the link below and start watching now.
You tried to humiliate me. You broke my heart. And you just try to keep your daughter under your thumb. Some days you're the only thing and the only good and decent person here. And I gave the rest of you so many chances.
okay, so, what are you going to do for the rest of us?
I'll make sure none of you work in my world ever again.
If you remember, like when we were on the Amanda show,
Bye.
I'm setting up a contract with them, but only if you become my girlfriend.
I'm currently single.
You know what's going on? No clue. All rise for the NFL judge. We're already standing.
Okay, sit the fuck down.
I feel like that's not how judges usually...
Well, sorry if I'm a little agitated because I have so many knuckleheads and numbnuts doing dumb shit lately.
Am I a knucklehead or numbnuts?
I called you guys here because I was told that there were updates to your cases. So, Jordan, looks like you pleaded no contest for your DUI. I did. Yeah, and that comes with 12 months of probation and a $390 fine. The dude makes $3.5 million a year. I'm not gonna miss any time, am I? No, you probably will. I'm just gonna review all this and then get back to you. So I would plan on missing a couple games. Damn it. And Rush, whoa. 5 years probation, must spend 30 days in jail within those 5 years, and covering about 100